Affectionately known as the digital marketing maven, Cecilia is an engineer by education and a home business owner by desire. She walked away from her 25-year career in corporate America 4 years ago and never looked back. She still flies as close as her hometown and as far away as Australia to see the business success they desire by coaching them to create highly successful and profitable Facebook ads. While everyone else was screaming the sky's falling, when Facebook announced the Apple iOS ad changes, Cecilia was teaching her clients how to pivot and how to create amazing Facebook ads that generate leads, clients, and sales. Cecilia has spoken on stage, been featured in articles from Fox, CBS, and NBC, and she has over 200 training videos on her social media platforms. Cecilia has helped dozens of clients grow their business with Facebook ads, and she is here with you to share her insight and expertise for building your brand and your business online using digital marketing strategies. Please help me give a warm welcome to Cecilia Faye Morris, the digital marketing maven.
All right, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get my glasses so I can see. I'm so excited to have you here today. It is day one. Hi, Dominique, all the way from Australia, or you may be in Africa visiting your parents right now. I'm so excited that you guys chose me to share with you how to create highly successful and profitable Facebook ads, and digital marketing strategies is the way it go. And again, I am Cecilia. For those who are not familiar with me, I have been successfully unemployed, as it says in the video, for over 4 years. And I have built my brand and my business online using digital marketing strategies. So welcome to today. I'm excited to have you here. I'm super excited for what I have to share with you for day one. If you are here with me live, you are already getting one entry into the contest. So I got some announcements I want to make before I get started to let you know what you can expect over the next 3 days. And the one thing you can expect is contests and prizes, right? So it's all about learning and having fun at the same time. So every day, starting tomorrow, I am going to be giving away prizes, and you can earn these prizes. You already earned 1 point. You get more points the more you participate. So let me tell you about what is going on with the prizes. So I'm going to spin the wheel starting tomorrow, and you get one entry for everything you do. So by showing up here today, you've already got one entry on the wheel. I'm going to give you an assignment at the end of today's training. If you do the assignment before we jump on live tomorrow, you can earn another point on the wheel. And if you are also going to share your business on the welcome post. So I tagged everybody who came into this group for this training. I tagged you on the welcome post. So if you comment on the welcome post, letting us know who you are, what you do, and who you serve, you can earn a point with me there. And also, if you have accepted my friend request, if we're already friends, you automatically get a point. But if you have not yet accepted my friend request, go out there and accept the friend request, and you can also get a point. There's a bonus point that I'm going to add at the end of today's training, so make sure you stay until the end. If you are a VIP, thank you so much for upgrading to the VIP experience. You get to join me in the Zoom room where we are going to have an after party. Every day after the live, I'm going to shut it down on Facebook. And in this Zoom room, you will be able to ask me any questions about what I talked about for the day, about what your homework assignment is going to be, your audience, your offer, all of that. We get to have fun in the after party. And you're going to get a replay of all 3 days worth of trainings to add to your training library. Everybody who signed up for this training, on the welcome post, if you haven't checked it out already, go to the welcome post. There's 2 documents that I have for you in there. The first one is words to avoid in your Facebook ads. And the second one is 7 ways to build influence online. So those are 2 documents that I have for you on the welcome post. So go to the welcome post, download those documents. They are available for everybody. However, as a special bonus for my VIPers, You also are going to get my list of Facebook groups that allow you to promote your business. These are groups that I vetted and I post my business in those groups. So these are groups that are open to business owners that allow you to post about your business inside of their groups. If you are a VIP, you're going to get that list along with the words to avoid, which is for everybody, and the 7 steps to building brand and influence online, which is also open to everybody. You just get the bonus report, which is the groups that let you promote your business. All right. So if you are not yet a VIP, you can still get on board for $17. I didn't get a chance to raise the price before this meeting because I had other stuff to do. So you are in luck. My busy is your gain. You can still get the VIP experience for $17. It is here. I'm going to drop the link in the chat right now because immediately after this call today, I will be raising the price to $47. Why do I raise the price to $47? You're going to hear me say this a lot during today, this 3 days with me, because raise the price because success loves speed and speed takes action. If you are serious about making moves and making a difference for others in their lives and doing it with your business, then you got to take action. So again, if you jump into VIP now, you can still get it for $17. After today's live, it'll be $47. I'm also doing something different, something I've never done before, because this is my last masterclass for the year. I'm taking off the entire month of December. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm taking a whole month off. So I am streaming this live in my big group and also on my Facebook page. If you are in my big group or you are on my Facebook page, I'm only streaming this day, day one only. So I'm going to drop the link for you to join my pop-up group, which is where the rest of the challenge will take place. So I'm just going to join the rest of the challenge here, but you get benefit of today. If you like what I share with you today, then join us in the pop-up group because that's where you're going to get days 2 and 3. How are days 2 and 3 going to play out? So today is going to be a little under an hour. Tomorrow will be a little over an hour, depending on how much participation I get from those of you who complete your homework assignments. And then Thursday is going to be about an hour and a half because Thursday is where the rubber hits the road, the poop hits the fan, and where we get down to business. I promise you over these next 3 days, I'm going to give you the blueprint for your first or your next Facebook ad. And it starts today. Today is where we're going to lay the foundation. So it's so critical that you not only be here today, live or replay, make sure you participate, follow along, and complete your homework assignment, which I'll give to you at the end of the training for today. So without further ado, let's get to it. Let me share my screen. Let me make sure I've got all the announcements. Let's see, talking points. Yep. Oh, emails. I've been sending you emails, letting you know about this. You'll get emails from me. So if you haven't received them, check your spam or junk folder. I'll also be sending you some messages. But if we're not friends, all my messages are going to go in the dead letter box, which is, your message request on Facebook. So make sure you send me a friend request because I friended everybody I could. If I could not friend you, either you're tapped out on 5,000 friends or you have blocks on your profile. So if you didn't get a friend request from me, send me one. If you did get a friend request, please accept it. And without further ado, let's get to the good part. While you're all here today, I'm so excited for what I have to share with you. Let's go ahead and get it started by letting me know where you are from. Again, Dominic, I think you may be the furthest from Australia. Dominic, this is not your first time at the rodeo, so I thank you and appreciate you for coming back. Kelly, you are back as well. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. And I'm glad you are here to get value of what it takes to create highly successful and profitable Facebook ads in 3 steps. I'm going to show you in 3 steps today, Wednesday, Thursday, how we're going to get her done. So welcome back, Kelly. Anybody else that has been here before, go ahead and drop a comment in the Facebook group. I am monitoring Facebook just to make sure that everything is going as it should. But my wing woman isn't here. So in the event you aren't seeing my slides or something comes up, make sure you drop a comment, or if you're in Zoom, just come off mic and say, hey, we can't see your slide. Amanda, thank you for joining in from Facebook. We've got you here from Colorado. Again, I love to know where everybody's from, so feel free to say hello. I know, Kelly, you're in Texas, if I remember correctly, because the last time we met, it was that crazy freak storm going on. So welcome, everyone. Glad to have you here. And I've got some great stuff. So let's go ahead and get to it. Keep dropping in where you're from and keep dropping those comments. Again, it keeps me energized and motivated. All right. So without further ado, let's get into it. And I want to say welcome to my crazies, right? If you are an entrepreneur, you are one of the crazies, a crazy person that risks their own money for freedom rather than exchanging their freedom for money. So you can call me crazy all you want. I do not mind being one of the crazies, okay? And I'm excited for what I have to share with you today. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, the way you're going to get the most out of this 3 days with me is, first of all, you got to show up. So I understand some of you are working and you can't be here live. Another person reached out to me, said Tuesday, they got Thursday rather, they got a dentist appointment, so they won't be here. But the replays are going to always be available until Tuesday of next week. After each session, I'm going to put the replays in the guide section of our group. So if you need to watch it over again because you missed something or where you want to catch the replay, it'll be on the main page, but it'll also be in the guide section of the group. You got to participate and engage. That's why the VIP experience, you get an action workbook. I'm going to let you know when you need to start taking notes in the workbook, so warm up that writing hand. But studies show that more when you write something down, you are 80 to 90% more likely to retain that information versus just listening. So that's what the action workbook is for, which is why you got the VIP package. And Carol, I did refund you your $30. You'll see that in 5 to 7 business days. And then last but not least, you got to do your homework. Again, I know we're not in school. I didn't know what else to call it, an assignment or whatever, but it is homework. Every day, I'm going to give you a task to complete. I want you to post your homework on the homework thread that I'm going to put at the end of this video. I'm going to do its own special post. Post your homework on that post so that way it doesn't get lost, and I'll critique your homework tomorrow. So that's how you're going to get the most out of our time together. And I do marketing, and why I'm so passionate about marketing is because it allows you to share your products and services with a niche audience strategically. Marketing lets you tell, show, and prove to people how terrific your business is, but most importantly, how you can help them. Without marketing, your business doesn't have a voice. Eventually, you're going to run out of the people you know and the people they know, and you're going to have to spend some time and money marketing to the people that you don't know. But it's best to do it strategically, which is what I'm going to share with you over the next 3 days. All right, now my goal for this masterclass is I want to demonstrate to you that the best way for you to build a business on autopilot is through paid ads, and specifically Facebook ads. And I chose Facebook because they're the biggest player in the game, okay? Facebook is like Beyonce and Jay-Z, right? Facebook is our Jay-Z. We're Beyonce, or in Dominic's case, you're Jay-Z, and Facebook is your Beyonce. But the whole thing is, Jay-Z said he wanted the baddest chick in the game wearing his chain, and that's how I feel about Facebook ads. If I'm going to spend my money advertising, I want to be with the baddest player in the game. And right now, this is a study as of March 2022, Facebook is the biggest player in the game. If you add on Instagram, Facebook has 69% of all daily social media users are on Facebook. That means the other platforms have to split that little 31%. So I don't know about you, but my money matters. If your money matters, type money matters in the comments, because I spend my money where it matters. And right now, it matters on Facebook. And 69% of all United States adults are on Facebook. They spend about 34 minutes a day on the platform. So if you don't think your people are on Facebook, I beg to differ. Now, Facebook ads work for any type of business that you can think of. Bottom line is, if your business needs customers, then you need to be on Facebook. Now, I want to make sure that we're all in the right place. So let me share who this masterclass is for. If you are somebody that wants help building, growing, and scaling your business without solely relying on organic marketing, then this class is for you. If you know that organic marketing will cost you more in time and effort than you're ever going to get back in return, this is for you. And if you want to create a business on autopilot, meaning you're waking up to an inbox full of messages, people who raise their hand and say, give me that thing you got. Yeah, this is for you. Now, I need to know what type of people you are. I need to understand who my tribe is. I do this masterclass once a month, and every month I love it because I'm always introduced to more new and amazing people. So I need to know if you are an A, B, or C. Go ahead and drop in the comments when I go through this and tell me if you're A, B, or C. You are an A person if you're just starting out, right? You got your business and you dabbled a little bit with Facebook ads, but you didn't know what you're doing and you want to get some instructions and you're just starting out. You're an A. You're B if you've done Facebook ads before, but you didn't get the results that you wanted. So if you're just starting out, kind of dipping your big toe in the pond, you're an A. If you've done Facebook ads and quit because you didn't get the results you wanted, you're a B. And if you are crushing it online and you just want some additional tips, tricks, and hacks, you are a C. So go ahead and drop in the comments. Let me know, are you an A, B, or C? Now, I always want to shoot from the hip. Let's get it out there. I want to talk about the elephant in the room. Now, most people don't run Facebook ads. And the reason why is going to surprise you. But I want to know from you, what do you think stops business owners from using Facebook ads? Why aren't more people advertising on Facebook? Go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm going to take a quick sip of water. And then I'll give you the answer. All right. Okay, let me see. I'm checking Facebook, see if there's any comments. All right. So, Amanda, thank you for participating. You are definitely in the contest for today. All right, my friends. Well, the thing, believe it or not, that stops people from running Facebook ads, it's not time or money, which I'm sure a lot of you thought it is. The cost of little results, right, Carol? It's not time or money. The thing that stops people most from using Facebook ads is fear. The fear of putting yourself out there and nobody will want what you offer. When you put your ad out there and nobody's clicking on it, that is a form of rejection. None of us like to feel rejected. And that is the biggest reason why people, business owners, don't run Facebook ads. They're just scared, right? Scared that, again, you're going to get rejected because nobody's going to want your product, service, or opportunity. So just to give you a little background about me, and I mean very, very little, I lived a life that I thought was great for 25 years. I was a senior engineer with an MBA and a Six Sigma Green Belt. I'm traveling to pro football games. I've been to 2 House of Blues. I've been to the Hoover Dam. I was living a good life, right? And along the way, my parents got sick. And my parents divorced when I was 13, so 1983. And first, my mom got sick. She came to move with me. And then my dad, we always agreed that if his wife passed away before he did, then he was going to come live with me. When I say live with me, I live in Ohio, but I'm originally from Indianapolis, Indiana. So first, my mom moved from Indiana to Ohio. And then a couple of years later, my dad moved from Indiana to Ohio. They both had their own set of medical conditions. My dad was full-time nursing home. My mom was independent retirement in an independent retirement community that was owned by the nursing home. Funny, right? But yeah, so I was their everything. I was their personal shopper. I was their personal assistant. I was their chef. I was their chauffeur. I was their appointment setter. All of that fell on my shoulders. And I'm not complaining one bit. And if I could do it all over again, I would. And what happened was I found myself sandwiched in the middle. So if you are a part of the sandwich generation, where you're taking care of your parents up here, you're taking care of your kids down here, and somewhere in the middle, you try to take care of yourself, drop sandwich in the comments if you can relate. So because of the care that I had to provide for my parents, I lost my job. When I got fired, I had 2 major problems, right? Problem number 1 was I still needed to care for my parents. And I needed to do it transparently. I did not want them to know that I didn't have a job. I really didn't want them to know I lost my job because of the time off from work I was taking to take care of them. I just didn't want them to worry. And then my other problem, I needed money, right? I don't have a job. I gotta have money. I gotta pay my bills. So what I did was I fell for the big lie. Now, let me say this up front. I love network marketing. I think network marketing is the best business opportunity for anybody who wants to get started in business. There's a low cost to entry. The products are always high quality. And if you got the right support and training, you can really make it work. I was missing the support and training. But in the beginning, I fell for the big lie. I was everywhere. I was on stages. I was at events. I was interviewing people online. Anywhere that I could be to get the word out about my business, I was there. But I was also burning the candle at both ends because I still have to care for my parents. I was just really getting frustrated because I was doing everything that my upline had told me to do, and I wasn't getting anywhere, right? Along the way, I found something called the attraction marketing formula, where I was taught how to attract people to me by blogging. This was like 2016, right? So I was taught to blog, and I was like, okay, this is cool. I can do this. So I was writing these blogs, 3 to 5 blogs a week, and I was putting keywords, SEO keywords in there so I would rank up with Google. And I was putting the links in there so I could get other people to sign up for this $27 ebook, Attraction Marketing Formula. And I was so excited because now I don't have to go to home parties. I don't have to have meetings. I'm not doing all that stuff I was doing, just struggling, trying to just make $1 out of 15 cents, right? I went all in and I got the VIP package, which was $5,000. So I was like, okay, this is great. They're going to teach me more skills. I'm going to get better at this. So I got this package. I got a website. I went and did all of this stuff. And I was just over broke. It was not that different from having a job. I was bringing in a lot of people at $27, but I wasn't bringing in a lot of people at $5,000. And then one day I had an epiphany. I was like, you know what? I'm writing traffic ads on Facebook to get people to go to my blog, to read this article, to hopefully sign up for this $27 thing. After 2 years of doing this, I discovered the hard way that the life of a content creator is where you're spending more time creating content that doesn't work instead of content that does work. It was a hard life, I'm telling you. But once I had the epiphany, I was like, wait a minute. Why don't I just write Facebook ads to lead to a product like $7, $17, $27, $97? And that way, all the money comes to me. And I'm not writing these 300 to 500 word articles 2 and 3 times a week. I was in heaven. I was like, oh my goodness, this is what I've been looking for. But if I didn't go through the blogging and the traffic ads, I would have never made it over to the other side. What I discovered about Facebook ads is that it's a way to save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. By writing Facebook ads that led directly to my offer, I was no longer entertaining tire kickers, freebie seekers, or looky-loos. Facebook ads gave me a repeatable and, most importantly, duplicatable system. Once I learned this skill, I can write an ad for anything. I can write an ad to sell shoes. I can write an ad to sell services. I can write an ad for just about anything. But the problem is 95% of people that run Facebook ads fail because they don't understand the system. You got to understand the system. They fail because they don't test copy, they don't test their images, they don't test their headlines, and they don't test their landing pages. And bottom line is they don't understand the data. The whole beauty of Facebook ads, it is allows you to find your hole in the bucket. So let me share with you how to identify the hole in your bucket when it comes to Facebook ads. So if you're running Facebook ads and people are not clicking on your ad, meaning they're just scrolling on by, it's because they don't like your copy, they don't like your image, or they don't like your headline. Now, if people are not responding to your offer, meaning they're clicking on your ad, but they're not responding to your offer, that means they don't like your landing page. So when I talk about the holes in the bucket, so if people aren't clicking on my ad, then I'll go and change the copy, which is the description or text above the ad. I'll change the image and I'll change the headline. I don't do them all at once. I do one at a time to see what kind of impact it has. But once I plug the hole in the bucket, then I see if there's another hole and then I plug that. So once I get people clicking on my ad, if I notice that they're not responding, to my offer, then that's when I go in and change my landing page. Do I have my button too far down on the page? Is my text too big? Is my landing page not compelling enough? And by not touching on those emotional pain points. So that is how you find the holes in your bucket. You plug them so you have a well-performing ad. So again, for my peers, just to kind of recap and refresh where we are, as I said, 69, this is for your workbook, of course. Facebook has 69% of all daily social media users. 69% of adults are on Facebook every single day. And I want to get into the 4 parts of a Facebook ad. So these are the 4 parts of a Facebook ad. Number 1, they are visual. They got to stop the scroll, right? And number 2, did I click too fast? Yes, I did. Number 2, they are relevant. They got to speak to what your buyers want. You got to tell them what's in it for them. We've all heard this. If you've been in business for a microsecond and haven't heard what's in it for me, with them, WIIFM, you always have to speak to what your buyers want, not what you want to give them. You need to have a clear value proposition, letting them know what it's worth for them. Click off Facebook to see what you have to offer. And you got to tell them to take action immediately. A confused mind doesn't buy. So when somebody's on your ad and you don't tell them, DM me for info, drop a comment for this, click here for that, then you are leaving the door open for them to just keep on scrolling by. And when you're creating your Facebook ads, also in your workbook, you want to keep in mind that buying decisions are only 20% logic and 80% emotional. So I'm going to give you an example of an emotional buying decision, and I'm sure you can relate. So this is my 30-ounce rose gold tumbler that I bought for a challenge I did at the beginning of this year. The challenge was 75 hard. You guys may have heard of it, but we modified it and called it 75 love. Well, one of the things was you had to drink a gallon of water a day. So I said, I'm not doing a gallon, but I'll commit to 90 ounces of water because I found this beautiful 30-ounce rose gold cup that holds hot and cold liquid so I can have tea if I want to. No split bottom, stainless steel straw, no split top, all this fancy stuff. So what I'm saying all this for is because emotionally I had bought into the 75 Love Challenge. But logically, I was like, well, shoot, how the hell am I going to get 80, 90 ounces of water in a day? Am I gonna drink, what is that, 8-ounce water bottles? That's only 64, so I'd have to drink 10 8-ounce water bottles every single day. That's a lot of water bottles. If I were doing 16-ounce water bottles, that's still 5 water bottles a day times 7. That's 35 water bottles every single day. You see how that can be an expensive proposition? Whereas if I use my beautiful rose gold cup that holds 30 ounces of liquid, and then I use my Brita filter on my faucet, I can just fill up my cup 3 times a day and I got it. So emotionally, I was there. Logically, I had to figure out how I'm gonna get the water. And that's how you need to think about your offers. You wanna tap on the emotional piece, what people are looking for. So when I was on Amazon and I was searching for tumblers, what got me emotionally about this was the fact, again, no slip bottom, no slip top, stainless steel straw. I mean, all the hot and cold. I didn't want something with the handle because I needed to fit in my car holder. So anywho, the bottom line is you want to sell the problem you solve, not the product. So if you sell people on the problem that you're going to solve, then you're going to give people what they want, which is control over themselves, their surroundings, and their life decisions. When people are not in control, they feel hopeless and helpless. And when you know exactly the problem that you're solving, you're going to be able to make that emotional connection because you're going to tap into the internal and external wants, needs, and desires of your audience. So if you've been struggling with Facebook ads, it's probably because you don't have a proven offer, you're not talking the love language of your ideal client, and you don't know how to find the hole in your bucket. And most of you are going about your marketing the wrong way. You're picking the wrong audience, you're running just one ad and then stopping when it doesn't work and cursing the ground Zuckerberg walks on, or you're running ads from watching YouTube videos and DIY courses. This is a course, right? It's a free course, and a lot of you are serial course watchers or course people because you keep signing up for everybody's free stuff without following a proven system that works. And also, if you're using organic marketing, which is what we've all been told to do, right? Then you're joining the Facebook groups in your niche, trolling these groups for people who are commenting or saying something that you can contribute to the conversation with. You're making new friends from these groups. You are DMing these new friends to say, hello, how you doing? We're in the same group. And you are also answering questions in this group because you want to seem relevant. So people are like, oh, wow, Cecilia's always got something great to say. And then you're engaging on your new friends' posts. And now you got to go to these new friends that you just made, go to their page and engage on their posts. And they'll be like, yeah, that Cecilia girl's pretty cool. And then you're going live on your page every day or 2 or 3 times a week. And you're creating content every single day to put out there to let people know how amazing you are, right? Then you do it over again tomorrow. And that is going to drive anybody crazy. And it's the slow road to success. It's like taking a horse and buggy from California to New York instead of just getting on the red eye and getting over there in 3 or 4 hours. So I'm going to show you in the next 3 days how to effectively use Facebook ads in your business. Only thing that I'm going to share with you, I spent over $25,000 to learn, but it's because I do what you do. I'm always buying somebody's course instead of following a system that is proven to work. But you're getting the benefit of all of this in these 3 days because I'm going to put this in a package that is easily digestible. So that way, by the time we get to Thursday, you're going to have the blueprint for your first or your next Facebook ad. Now, the 3 secrets of creating successful Facebook ads are: secret number 1, they are easy to use. You only need 3 things to create highly successful and profitable Facebook ads. Secret number 2, we are going to use the Facebook advantage to find your target audience. I'm going to show you on Thursday how to reverse engineer Facebook to find the people that are looking for you. And also on Thursday, I'm going to show you how you can successfully run Facebook ads for just $12 a day. That's right. $12 a day. I tell all my clients, if you don't have a minimum budget of about $360 a month to spend on Facebook ads, then you shouldn't do Facebook ads, because Facebook ads is the long game, right? Facebook ads are where you are putting yourself out there in front of people who are most likely interested in the product, service, opportunity that you have to offer. And because it's the long game and because there's testing involved, again, you need to have a budget of at least $360, but I'm going to tell you how to maximize that budget for the best results. And I'm going to share some results with you of my clients. If you've been on my page, you probably saw a post I did yesterday. I mean, I've got a client in a company that sells collagen as one of their products. They're getting leads for less than 60 cents. I've got another client who has a product she's promoting. It's a powder that you put in with your drinks that gives you all 17 vitamins and nutrients that you need for the day. I've got another client who is building a network marketing business from scratch. She's getting leads for less than $3 for people to join her Facebook group. So again, when you do it and you do it right, you get the results that you desire. So today, it's all about identifying the problem that you solve, right? Problem that you solve. I call this the problem solution ladder. So for me, in my case, I realized the problem is people are getting minimal or no leads, clients, or sales from organic marketing. My solution was, hey, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach them Facebook ads. What I realized is that teaching them Facebook ads was just the tip of the iceberg. There was all that stuff that happens underneath. You know how the iceberg, when you see the tip of the iceberg, there's so much happening. There's so much more iceberg underneath the water.
People keep saying,
and that's what I found. People are not getting any leads, clients, or sales from Facebook ads, and they're losing money. So my solution is to teach people how to create an irresistible offer and their target audience, and then automate the invite and delivery of their big promise. And I teach them how to do this using Facebook ads to generate leads, clients, and sales. So I want you to think about the problem you solve and the solution that you provide, right? So we're going to get into that when I go more into the homework. And you may find, like I did, that when you find a problem and you solve it, there may be another underlying problem. It's like peeling back the layers of the onions. The solution that you need to provide is a solution that's going to solve as many layers of the onion as possible. So step 1 is identify your problem. Step 2, the solution. What is your solution? How are you going to give people back control of their lives? How are you going to take away that pain, that worry, that fear? What is the solution that you provide? And then the magic happens with the transformation. What results can people expect to get when they try your solution? How is their lives going to be transformed? How will they be improved? How will they be a different person? What will change for them when they implement your solution? Let me give you an example of what this looks like, because this is the ad that I run. I've been running every year the last 3 years. I started in January. I run it until about March, and it brings in crazy, crazy results and dollars, which I'll talk about that in a second. So here's what this looks like when you do this right. Excuse me. Last year was the worst for my weight. Being stuck in the house and ordering delivery or takeout, I started the new year heavier than I've been in my life. If I don't get my eating habits under control, I'm going to be a candidate for that 600-pound life. I know I need to add healthy foods to my grocery list and improve my diet, but I didn't know where to start until I found the 20 fruits and vegetables that can heal your body. Since adding these superfoods to my diets, I have no lower back pain, more stamina, less shortness of breath, increased energy, better sleep quality. And the kicker is I'm spending less money at the grocery store each month than I was at the restaurant. So simple as. So problem, I'm fat. Solution, let's add 20 fruits and vegetables to my diet. Results, here's all the results. I'm not having back pain, less shortness of breath, more energy, better sleep. When you do this and you do it well, and then my call to action, free report, healthy eating with 20 specific fruits and vegetables. When you do it and do it well, look at that. 16 comments is great, but what's even better, 136 people, this is from January of 2022, 136 people organically shared this content. So that means that they're sharing it with their friends are taking notice. And when people got my download, on the very next page, the thank you page, was a $9 offer for something else. And that $9 offer sold over and over and over and over again. Again, because I was able to, I had an image to stop the scroll. I told them what the value proposition was. I made sure it was relevant, and I gave them a call to action. And I'm solving a problem, right? How to lose weight with 20 fruits and vegetables that can heal your body. So with that being said, when you do this and do it well, you're going to be able to generate copy in just a few minutes and not hours. If you're worried, well, Cecilia, somebody's already out there doing what I do. That's okay, because somebody's out there doing what everybody does. We already have fire. We already have the wheel. There's nothing new under the sun, people. It's just a variation of what's already out there. But what you have to remember is your vibe will attract your tribe, and there's room for all of us. So think about McDonald's. I watch this show. It comes on every Sunday, Food That Built America. And there's a story about how McDonald's was the king of the hill, and then Burger King came along and started making burgers. Well, Burger King had McDonald's on the ropes because they came out with the Whopper, and McDonald's didn't have anything to counter the Whopper, and they were losing market share. And because of the Whopper, McDonald's then invented the Big Mac. So I say all that to say, there is room for all of us, right? Just because McDonald's is number one, Burger King is number two, and Wendy's is number three, that doesn't stop any of these other burger joints from making burgers, because there is room for all of us. I don't even care if you're Tony Robbins, right? Tony Robbins doesn't appeal to everybody. There is room for all of us. More importantly, not everybody can afford Tony Robbins. Let's make that clear as well. But at the end of the day, whatever you do, somebody's already doing it, but there's room for you to do it too. So if you're like, well, you know what? I don't know where to start. Well, let's start where you are. Think of yourself 6 months ago, 12 months ago. Where were you? What is that one thing you wish you would have had that would have helped you move along faster in your business? You create your irresistible offer to solve a problem. And if you don't know what your problem is, think of a problem that you had 6 or 12 months ago that you found a solution for. So you guys, I have to ask you a question. We're just about done for today. I'm about to give you your homework assignment. Do I have your permission to ask you a question about business? All right, I get the head shake from Cheryl, or head nod, excuse me, from Cheryl. Let me check over in Facebook, make sure you guys are following along. All right, let's see. Amanda, Becca, thank you, Becca, for hopping on. Get you on the red eye. I got your permission. Okay, so now that I have your permission, because I wasn't going to go forward with it if I didn't have your permission. This is where the rubber meets the road, people. I have to know right here, right now, Do you have a business or a hobby? If you have a business, you're willing to take the action necessary to improve your profitability. If you have a hobby, you're happy with the way things are, you don't feel the need to do more. I want to know, are you a business owner or a hobbyist? If you're a business owner, drop BO in the comments, and no, that doesn't stand for body odor. And if you're a hobbyist, drop hobby in the comments. Because if you're a business owner, that tells me that you're going to show up for these next 2 days because you want to move the needle forward in your business. You want to get on the red eye and get off the horse and buggy. You want things to happen in your business at a faster pace than you've been getting, and you want to do it with Facebook ads. So again, drop a video in the chat in Zoom or in the comments on Facebook if you are a business owner and not a hobby. You know, the reasons why people don't get started with Facebook ads is because they don't have an offer or a funnel. Well, I'm going to do a deeper dive into your offer here in just a second. They also don't get started because they're afraid of technology. You know, one of the other shows, I'm always on the History Channel, the ID channel. Those are the ones I watch the most. There was a thing about the moon landing back in the 70s. Do you know that we hold more technology in the palm of our hands with our phones, than what they use to put a man on the moon? Have you seen any movies or videos about the moon landing? You know, they got all 60 people in this huge room. There was a video called Hidden Figures where they talked about these amazing Black women who were gifted mathematically, who helped with the moon landing and bringing him back. It wasn't just about landing on the moon, it was about getting him back safely as well. But the number of people that were involved in just making that event happen took more technology. Took more technology than, we hold that same amount of technology in the palm of our hands. That's what I'm trying to say. What it took to put somebody on the moon, we hold that in our hands today. So, whole moral of the story is, you're afraid of technology, suck it up, buttercup, because it's not going anywhere. Get used to it and learn it, because again, there's going to be more technology in the future, not less. And then people think it takes too much work. Well, again, in these 3 days, I'm going to show you how easy it is. And people don't want to pay for marketing. So I'm going to mention 2 people. If you live in the United States or Canada, you may be familiar with these 2 people I'm about to name. And it's crazy that I even know them by name. I know them by name, like, they live next door or something. All right, the 2 people that I'm going to name, I want you to tell me what company they work for. Are you ready? Flo and Jamie. Who do Flo and Jamie work for? Who are Flo and Jamie? Why do we know Flo and Jamie? So if you know who Flo or Jamie are, drop it in the chat here in Zoom or in the comments on Facebook if you know who Flo and Jamie are, who they work for, and why you know them. The reason why is because that company pays out the ass for commercials. I have seen so many commercials. So if you don't know by now, the company is Progressive. I've seen so many Progressive commercials. It's crazy. Between the hump day camel, the middle of the street squirrels. There's just, and then Flo, now they got this whole series of commercials where this guy wants to date Flo and he goes on a date with Flo and all the other Progressive people. But Jamie and Flo are the names that we know because of the marketing. And when you think about it, how often do you buy car insurance or homeowners insurance? For me, I evaluate my car and homeowners insurance once a year at renewal to see if it's time for me to change companies to get a better rate. And most people don't even check that, right? So the reason why Progressive does all these commercials is because when that time comes that you want to look into homeowners or auto insurance, they want to be top of mind. And that's how you need to think about your business. So if you don't want to pay for marketing, you're never going to be top of mind when someone is looking for what you have to offer. And then the last reason why people don't get started with Facebook ads is because they think they can figure it out themselves. So I mentioned earlier that I spent about $25,000 or more trying to learn this skill and get good at it. Part of the reason is because I was buying too many damn DIY courses instead of just getting a coach. The definition of success is find somebody that has what you want, do what they do to get what they got. I would have saved myself so much time, and I would have been so much further along in my business trajectory if I would have just found somebody that already had success with Facebook ads. Eventually, I did find that person, but I spent a lot of money trying to DIY my business. So think about it. When I went to school for be an engineer, excuse me, it was nothing for me to come out with over $30,000 in debt. And if that wasn't enough punishment, I went back and got my MBA, my master's in business administration, for another $70,000 in debt, right? No big deal. We do it all the time. That's what we're told to do. I was raised where the next progression from high school is college. That's just what we do. I didn't know anything else. But people, when it comes to business, they don't want to invest in the skills that they need. And that's why a lot of people don't get started, because they want to DIY their business. So if you don't know where to start, don't worry, I got your back. So here we go. Today's homework assignment. I'm giving you 3 resources. If you got your workbook, it's in the workbook. They are answerthepublic.com, BOA.com, and People Also Ask. Those 3 websites are great websites to go to find out what people are saying. You can put in your company name, your industry name, the service you provide, the products you have. I promise you, there's going to be a whole bunch of responses that's already out there of people that are asking questions about what it is that you want to provide. So go to that site and find out what people are asking about your company, your product, your business, your service, or your opportunity. And then I want you to fill this out for your Jack and Diane. I usually sing it. You know what? I can't help myself. You're Jack and Diane, 2 American kids growing up in the heartland. Okay, you got to be a certain age to know that song. But I want you to map out your Jack and Diane. I want you to get clear on who they are, the problem they have, the solution that you provide. But most importantly, I want you to talk about the transformation they're going to get. And when you talk about the transformation, I want you to touch on how it's going to change their lives. I want you to think about how will they feel once they use your solution, right? So let's just say that you are in the insurance business, right? So if you're in insurance, one of the transformations is they'll sleep better because they'll have peace of mind knowing that they're covered in the event something happens. So that's just an example, but I want you to think about who your Jack and Diane is. So when I first got started in network marketing, my Jack and Diane, her name was Diane, she was 30-ish, a single mom with 2 kids, working 2 jobs, one full-time and one part-time. The problem, and she had a network marketing business. The problem she has is that because of her 2 jobs and her kids, she couldn't do all that traditional network marketing stuff that they were, that they say to do. She couldn't do the home parties. She couldn't do hotel parties. Every time she asked somebody to come on a 3-way call or a Zoom, they would say, yeah, and then they would ghost her. And she wasn't getting anywhere in her business, and she felt like she was just going to have to work 2 jobs for the rest of her life. The solution that I provided is I taught Diane how to use Facebook ads to bring people into our world that are interested in the product, service, or opportunity that she provides. The transformation Diane will get is that she'll be happier because she will no longer work 2 jobs and she'll be able to spend more time with her kids. She'll be less stressed because she'll have residual income coming in from her business that's able to give her kids all of their needs and some of their wants. So I want you to think about your Jack and Diane in that way, because the more clear you are on who your Jack and Diane is, the easier it's going to be to write a message. So just think of my Diane, 30-ish, 2 kids, 2 jobs, and a network marketing business. How many Dianes do you know? There's tons of Dianes out there, right? So when you get niche down and get clarity on exactly who your Diane is, you're talking to all the Dianes of the world. So pick your Jack or Diane, the problem they have, the solution you provide, and the transformation you'll get. So when I started doing these courses, these 3-day master classes that I only do once a month, here is my analysis of you, business owner. My Jack and Diane is business owners that want to advertise online. They want more customers, clients, and sales. The problem that they have is they don't know where to start when it comes to online advertising. They don't want to make money trying to DIY their online advertising. They may or may not have worked with an ad agency in the past, and they either found it too expensive or they didn't get the desired results. They tried print, radio, TV, Google ads, but only received minimal results. Can't track sales. The solution I provide is I teach them how to create successful Facebook ads. I show them how to create a message that converts find their ideal clients, customers, and automate the invite and delivery of their offer. The transformation Jack and Diane will get is they will see an increase in sales so they can focus on the business, a little list of customers to retarget with more offers, and they will have a repeatable system to use over and over again with other offers. So, I get it. Is that you? Is that you on the other end of this video? Is that you? If I got it right, drop a nailed it in the comments or the chat for Zoom. Oh, my friends, that's all I got for you today. However, I always like to give away prizes. So today, everybody has a chance to get a $500 bonus. So if you go to this link, really grandly, I'm about to drop it in the comments right now. If you go to this link and schedule a strategy chat with me, you qualify for $500 in bonuses. This is a non-salesy strategy chat where I'm going to see where you're at in your business and let you know if I think Facebook ads are a good fit for you. Because again, Facebook ads are not for everybody. I say it's for anybody that needs customers, but I had a conversation with a lady a few months ago and she was selling that paparazzi jewelry. Love the jewelry. It's really cute. It's very inexpensive, but there's no profit margins in $5 jewelry. So again, I say anybody that needs customers, but I have to put a caveat on that. So go ahead and schedule your non-salesy strategy chat. I just pinned it to the comments in Facebook. I'm going to drop it in the Zoom chat here. And everybody that is on my calendar when I wake up tomorrow, you don't have to have your appointment scheduled for tomorrow. You just have to be on my calendar for any day this week. If you're on my calendar for any day this week, by the time we regroup tomorrow, you get an additional entry into the contest. So I don't know why it's not letting me paste it in Zoom. So I'm going to type it in here in just a second. You might have to stay for the after party. It's not letting me paste it. So I talked about the contest. So let me again tell you, every time you complete a task, you get another entry into the contest. So you got an entry for being here today. You also get an entry if you watch the replay, drop #replay, participating in the conversation, which you're doing. You get an entry for doing your homework assignment, which to map out your Jack and Diane, the problem they have, solution you provide, and the transformation that you're going to get. You get a point for commenting on the welcome post in the group, letting us know who you are, what you do, and who you serve. If you are my friend on Facebook, you get another point there. And if you schedule your strategy chat, again, it can be for any day this week. You just need to be on my calendar by the time I wake up tomorrow morning. Again, I'll drop the link in Zoom, but it's already in the Facebook. So that's like 5 pieces of real estate you can have on the wheel. Now, I'm giving away what I consider cool prices. You know, I could give away a MacBook Air. I could give away AirPods. I could give away some really cool gadgety kind of stuff. I give away Starbucks coupons, but I want to give you something that's going to move the needle forward in your business. So if you head over to the guides and you go to the contest and prizes section, I'm giving you an opportunity to get one of 5 of my favorite business building books. These books, again, have propelled my business to the point where I can take off the whole month of December, right? It's put me in a place to where I'm able to share my message with you, and I do it once a month like clockwork, except for December when I'm taking off. But these are my favorite business building books. I want to give you something of value, something that's going to allow you to move the needle forward in your business. All those fluff gifts are just that, they're fluff. But I do have an Amazon gift card there as well, which is prize number 6. So go ahead and make sure you complete all the necessary tasks to get as many pieces of real estate on the wheel as possible. So with that being said, my friends, as we shut this down, and I'll go look at questions here in just a second, and I'll have the after party. Make sure you schedule your strategy chat. And I'm going to say it again, I'm going to say it a lot. Success loves speed. Success takes action, and delay kills dreams. So go ahead and schedule that strategy chat. I want to share a closing message with you from one of my amazing clients. Let me make sure it's showing up. Yep, I believe you can see it. Here we go.
City, I just wanted to say thank you. I just got off a coaching call with you. I feel so good. I feel so loved. Talking to you was like talking to family. I truly felt like you was listening to me. You was there to serve and just finding the best way that you could help me win. I look forward to working with you, building a friendship with you, and just sending you all the love. Peace.
All right, guys. So go ahead and get on my calendar. Let's talk turkey about your business. And since we're in November, that really makes a lot of sense. Talk turkey. Haha. All right. Let me check Facebook before we go to see if there are any comments or questions that I can answer. Let me stop share. And for my VIPers, we are going to have our after party here in just a second. It's still not letting me paste the link for the strategy chat. So hang tight, VIPers. I'll get that over to you in just a second. So let me run through Facebook. Hey, Sherry, hashtag replay. Thank you for stopping by. Amanda, you're on my calendar. Amanda, I'm your Diane. Can you please repeat it? Oops, Siri, shut up. I said Sherry. She thought I said Siri. Girl, bye. Anyway, Amanda, you say you're my Diane. Lots of Dianes. I want someone to do my marketing for me. Yeah, I know, girl, but I'm going to make it really easy for you. Yep, you know who Flo and Jamie are. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Yes, ask me a question. Thank you for giving me your permission. And again, value $350 a month. That's a reasonable budget. And Thursday, when I break it down for you, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I can do that. All right, got the whole okay. So I'm not seeing any questions. Let me go over to my Facebook group. Again, if you are watching from my Facebook group, just so you know, you are not going to get days 2 or 3 unless you join my pop-up group. So in my main Facebook group, the link to join the pop-up group is there. No questions. Let me check my personal page. Same thing, personal page. I will not be here tomorrow. So if you want to join in, get the other 2 days so you can have the blueprint for your first and next Facebook ad, join me in the pop-up group. All right, my wonderful new friends, that is all I have for today. After this after party in the Zoom, I will post a make a post for the homework, so that way you can put your homework on the post, and it'll all be in one place. And I can give you a critique tomorrow. So thank you for day 1. I look forward to day 2. We're going to take information that you create for your Jack and Diane, and I'm going to show you how to make a message that matters and gets results. So with that being said, I am Cecilia Faye Morris, the digital marketing maven. I'm excited to have you here. I'm excited for the next 2 days. And you go out and have a great day on purpose.